Greetings. It is April 29th, 2020. Today is Wednesday. This is for the fourth grade scholars at Hampton Prep. And today in math, we're going to be estimating solutions, part 2. Today, while estimating solutions, we need to remember our vocabulary. So I want you to recognize and define these vocabulary in your notes. The first one will be round, compatible numbers, estimate, estimation, whole numbers, tens place, hundreds place, thousands place. These words should be very familiar to you. Now, as we go throughout the lesson, I want you to also keep these questions in mind. These will be our essential questions for today. How do you determine where to round the number to estimate the solution? When would estimation be used to solve a problem? When would you not estimate to solve a problem? So those are the 3 questions that I want you to keep in mind as we go through the lesson. When estimating solutions, it can be done in many different variations. So these examples right here show just the numeric examples of how to estimate. So, such as you can add, subtract, multiply, and divide. However, sometimes they will ask you to show the skill and you want in a word form, such as word problems. And that's what we're going to be working with today. We're going to complete this problem together, and the rest you would do on your own. Kelly is planning a trip to visit 3 colleges. She is planning on traveling to one college, then to the next, and then the next, and then home. The first college is 453 miles from her home. The distance from that college to the next is 123 miles. The next distance is 342 miles. And finally, 567 miles to her home. Approximately how many miles would Kelly travel? So in this problem, they want us to find the answer to the nearest hundreds, the nearest 10, and then the actual answer. So let's break this question down. Kelly is planning a trip to 3 colleges. She's planning on traveling to the college, then to the next. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is find out the actual answers. I think if we answer them first, then it will be easier to answer the ones to the nearest 10 and then to the nearest 100. Okay, so let's check. So I'm going to put the video on pause. You go ahead and complete your answer, and then come back, and then we'll do it together. Okay, so the first step will be to take the numbers of the distance of 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and add them all together, because it's actually asking you how many miles would Kelly travel. So they want to know the total. So you take those numbers and you add them together. So 453. Then the second one is 123. And then 342. And then 567. Then we're going to add all of these numbers, because that's going to give us our total. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 plus 7 is 15. Write down your 5 in the ones place, and you're going to carry that extra 10 on the other side. Okay, here we go. 6 and 4 is 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. 12 plus 1 is 13. 13 plus 5, 18. So you'll write down your 8. And you will carry your 1 to your next place value. Here we go. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 plus 5 is 10. And then 10 plus 3 is 13. Plus 1 more is 14. So the total miles that Kelly traveled is 1,485. So out of which one of these will be your answer for the actual answer? B is correct. Uh-oh, can't see it. So B will be correct. Now, we're going to take that number of the total miles and we're going to round it to the nearest 10. So, do you remember the song? Well, let's sing it real quick. Find the place value and circle that digit. Move to the right and you underline it. 0 through 4, the circle stays the same, but 5 through 9, you added 1 to the game. Now flex your muscles like an hero. Digits to the right, turn to zeros. All the other numbers stay the same. Yo, we are winners in this rounding game. So, let's take that song and apply it to the tens place. Ready? I'm going to say it again. So, first I've got to know our place value, right? So, this is your ones place. This is your tens, your hundreds, and then your thousands. So, here we go. Find the place value and circle that digit. So, I'm going to circle the tens place because it's asking me to round to the tens place. Then I'm going to move to the right and we underline it. Okay? So, this is our what? Our boss number. Our boss number is telling us to do what? 0 through 4. The circle stays the same. But if the numbers are 5 through 9, we add 1 to the game. So this is 5 through 9. So we're going to do what to this 8? We're going to add 1. Right? So here we go. Now flex your muscles like a hero. Digits to the right. The right is on this side. So it changed to a 0. All the other numbers stay the same. Yo, you're a winner in this rounding game. So when we round 1485 to the tens, we get 1490. Yay! I know all y'all got that, right? I know you did. All right, so our answer to round to the nearest 10, tens place will be, why do you have 14? Well, it's supposed to be 1490. So we're going to mark this out and we're going to put a 9. So your answer is D. Okay. Now we're going to take that same number, our original number, which was 1485, and now we're going to round it to the nearest 100. So rewrite the number in a different spot, 1485. And this time we're going to round to the nearest hundreds. So this is the ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So let's apply our song again. Find the place value and circle that digit. Move to the right and you underline it. 0 through 4, the circle stays the same. But when it's 5 through 9, we add 1 is the game. So flex your muscles like a hero. Digits to the right, change to zeros. All the other numbers stay the same. Yo, you're a winner in this rounding game. So we round 1485 to the hundreds. We get 1,500. So your answer for that one would be B. Hey. All right, what is the difference of the rounded answer to the nearest 100 and the actual answer? So what's the difference? The difference means we need to do what? Subtract. So let's subtract. So from 1,500 minus, minus the actual number, which is 1,485. Well, I know 85 minus 100 would give me 15. And so the answer is, the difference is 15. 1,485 is subtracted from, when it's subtracted from 1,500, it's 15. So that's the answer to that one. What is the difference of the rounded answer to the nearest hundred and the actual answer? What is the difference from the rounded answer to the nearest hundred? It's the same question. It is. But I believe they meant to write 10 in one of these. So let's just do it to the tens. So when we have the actual number, 1,485, minus from the tens, when we round it to the tens, it's 1,490. We subtract 90 minus 85 is 5. And then 14 minus 14 is 0. So your answer is 5. Okay? Remember the essential questions I asked? Told you to remember? So how do we determine where to round the number to estimate the solution? The problem and the clues and the words in it tells us when we need to estimate the solution. Because in this one, the words is approximately. Approximately means about, not the exact number. So when would we use estimation to? When would estimation be used to solve a problem? Anytime that it's asking you for an answer that you do not have to give an exact number. That's when we would use estimation. When would estimation? We would not use estimation to solve a problem. Well, we don't need to estimate if it's asking us for the exact answer. So anytime it's asking you for an exact answer, you give the exact solution. When it's asking you approximately, a roundabout, something like that is not definite in answer. Question that needs a definite answer, then you estimate. Okay? Now, you're going to do some on your own. You're going to practice on your own. Remember this page? So, you're going to complete 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And your pop question is number 3. So, let's look in. Let's zoom in so you can pause it. They'll go 1 and 2. And here goes 3 and 4. Remember to go and complete your attendance question. Complete your assignments that are on Study Island. Complete your assignments that are in No Red Ink. And remember to stay safe, wash your hands often, and wear a mask. Well, this is Miss Jackson, and I just want you to know to have a wonderful Wednesday. It's going to be a beautiful day. And so I hope you all get to enjoy a little bit of the sunshine. Until the next time, see you later.